just wanted to show you a few tips about swatching a new type of kit that I got, or palette of watercolor that I got, the Paul Rubens. Now, Paul Rubens is a little bit higher grade of paint. It would be considered, the colors and the pigments are supposed to be considered kind of close to Winsor Newton. These would all come in these little pans, and it comes in this little tray. So they have little clips on here so that you can pull the little pans out. But the one thing I wanted to show you is when you get these little pans like this, which is kind of hard to get out, they're just going to unclip, and they will have these papers on them. You want to save these papers. You're going to peel them off. This is where the name and the number of the information is of the paint. So otherwise it's in Chinese writing. You can't read it, but it will have the English there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on a piece of paper, and I'm going to store this in a different area than where I'm building my color chart on. I'm still going to be doing a color chart. I wrote the names of my colors on there with the numbers because they all have a number as well. And the reason why I want to do that is because if I ever want to reorder these, I know what to reorder. They will come in a tube paint, so you could fill your pans again. So you can keep on adding more paint. You might find a color that you like, and you're just only going to reorder that one color instead of a whole nother set. So it's a great idea, and it's a good idea to keep this separate from this. In case you were to travel or have this, or you ever lose this, you still have a backup here. And I will swatch some of the color on here. And it also saved me as well, because once I get this color on, or that off, I am going to take a permanent marker. I'm using a Sharpie marker is what I'm using. And I will write the name of the paint on the bottom of my tray because there's a little bit more room there. And that will just also help if for some reason my tray ever gets tipped upside down, or I lose one out of there. Let's see, emerald green. I have another way to reference. And this actually saved me already, because when I was doing my color chart, I accidentally forgot to put one in there. And I was like, well, which one did I forget to do? So I was able to flip upside down my little cake, or a little tray of that. I could check the bottom, and then I could also check my chart to see if I was matching up right. So those are just a few little different ways, some ways a little different than just making a chart for a set that you don't have the possibility of filling. This is a way to keep track of your colors, your numbers, the sets of the colors. Keep this separate, have this so you can see it inside of your set. And you'll be happy that you did, because if you ever lose something, you have information, or if you want to reorder, it will all be there. Looking forward to trying this one, the Paul Rubens set, and I'll probably also be trying their more student grade watercolor, which is the Milane set as well. So I keep on experimenting and trying different paints, but that's just a few tips. Hopefully you find this helpful. Bye, my sketchbook friends.